Hey everyone, welcome back to T-Facts. Today, we've got an exciting lineup of unique stories from the world of trivia and entertainment that are sure to keep you hooked. Let's dive right into the first story. In our first story, an unexpected turn of events unfolded on a recent episode of Jeopardy. When contestant Andrew Hayes buzzed in with a song title he had never even heard before. How did this law student from Mississippi manage to guess correctly and secure a victory against a three-time champion? You won't believe the hilarious reaction from the audience and his fellow contestants. Next up, we shine the spotlight on former Jeopardy champion Mike Dawson. After a three-game winning streak, fans were heartbroken to witness his loss during a high-stakes match. But it's what Mike revealed afterward that truly tugged at our heartstrings. Join us as we explore his touching farewell and the difficult journey he's facing after losing his job just before filming. And finally, we have a legal showdown brewing between two major networks. Jeopardy! And Wheel of Fortune fans are buzzing over a recent court ruling that affects the distribution rights of these beloved game shows. What does this mean for the future of your favorite trivia and puzzle shows? We've got all the details on this intriguing legal battle. Stay tuned as we break down each story, share our insights, and of course, bring you the latest updates from the world of Jeopardy! And beyond. Let's get started. In an unexpected twist during a recent episode of Jeopardy! Contestant Andrew Hayes surprised everyone when he buzzed in with a song title he had never even heard before. This occurred on April 9th, as Hayes faced off against three-time champion Mike Dawson and fellow contestant Courtney Martin. The game started with contestants sharing fun facts about themselves. When the second round began, Dawson selected the category Long Song Titles for a hefty $1,600. Host Ken Jennings read the clue. A couple wrecking on We Plagued Ariana Grande made this title command declaration in a 2019 smash. After a moment of hesitation, Courtney Martin buzzed in with a guess of Thank You next, which turned out to be incorrect. It was then that Andrew Hayes took his shot, confidently answering, "What is break up with your girlfriend? I'm bored?" To everyone's surprise, Ken confirmed his answer was correct. Hayes, however, quickly added with a chuckle, "Never listened to it." His admission earned laughter from Dawson, Martin, and the audience, and it resonated with viewers at home, who took to social media to share their amusement. One fan commented, "Okay, laughing face emoji," alongside a gif from the music video, while another chimed in with a relatable response about misstepping on Ariana Grande's discography. As the game progressed, Andrew Hayes showcased impressive knowledge and strategic gameplay, ultimately clinching a victory with a total of $25,200. In a thrilling final Jeopardy! Round, Dawson, who had entered the game with a three-game winning streak, found himself betting $0, leaving him with just $2. Although Courtney managed to answer the final question correctly, it was Hayes who emerged as champion, proving once again that sometimes, a bit of luck and quick thinking can lead to a stunning triumph on the iconic quiz show, Jeopardy! In our next story, we turn our attention to Mike Dawson, the beloved former Jeopardy! Champion whose three-game winning streak came to a heart-wrenching end. After dominating the competition for nearly a week, fans were devastated to see him fall short during the intense April 9th episode. Mike entered the game with a remarkable total of $57,000, riding high on his previous victories. However, the pressure mounted as he faced off against high-spirited challengers Andrew Hayes and Courtney Martin. As the game progressed, it became clear that this match would be a tough battle. Despite Dawson's incredible skills and knowledge, he found himself trailing behind the leading contestant, Andrew Hayes. By the time they reached the final Jeopardy! Round, Mike was left with only $2,600, a stark contrast to Hayes' impressive earnings. In a bold move, Dawson decided to bet all but $2 of his total, banking everything on a single question. The final clue, which asked about a landmark described as crying, proved too much for him. While Courtney Martin correctly identified the Wailing Wall, Mike was unable to provide an answer. This heartbreaking defeat not only marked the end of his winning streak, but also left him in third place with just $2 to his name. After the game, in a candid moment shared with fans, Mike opened up about his personal struggles. He revealed that just weeks before the taping, he lost his job in the nonprofit sector due to the elimination of USAID funding, leaving him and many of his colleagues in a challenging position. In a heartfelt message posted on social media, he expressed his gratitude for the winnings he'd earned during his time on Jeopardy, stating that they would greatly help him during this difficult transition. The news of Mike's job loss struck a chord with fans and viewers alike, prompting an outpouring of support. Many expressed their admiration not only for his gameplay, but also for his resilience in the face of such adversity. Online messages flooded in, with fans wishing him well and praising him for his calm demeanor under pressure. As we celebrate Mike Dawson's incredible journey on Jeopardy, we can't help but hope for his return in the future, as he demonstrates that even in defeat, there is strength and gratitude. His story reminds us all that the game is about more than just trivia. It's about the people and the experiences we share along the way. And finally, we have an intriguing legal battle brewing that could have major implications for the future of two beloved game shows, Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune. Recently, a Los Angeles Superior Court judge granted a preliminary injunction to Sony Pictures Television, which effectively denied CBS's attempt to block Sony from distributing these high-profile shows. The conflict began when Sony, which has been involved with Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune for decades, announced it was taking over global distribution after CBS filed a breach of contract lawsuit against them. CBS claimed that Sony was operating outside the terms of their licensing agreements, while Sony accused CBS of licensing the shows at below-market rates and failing to maximize advertising revenue. Judge Kevin C. Brazel stated that licensing agreements should be limited to 2-year periods, but noted discrepancies in some deals that extended much longer, particularly in regions like Australia and New Zealand. This legal showdown is about more than just contracts. It's a battle for the rights to these iconic shows that have entertained audiences for over 40 years. CBS has vowed to appeal the judge's decision, asserting that it will bring the case to trial for a full examination of all the evidence. They believe that the court failed to properly consider the standards for a material breach of contract, and that their position holds merit in the ongoing dispute. On the flip side, representatives from Sony expressed satisfaction with the ruling, emphasizing their commitment to distributing Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune to the over 200 stations that rely on these shows across the U.S. and internationally. They also highlighted the millions of fans who tune in to enjoy the trivia and puzzle-solving excitement each week. As this legal battle unfolds, fans of both Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune are left wondering how this might affect their favorite shows. Will there be changes in distribution? Will fans continue to enjoy these classic games in the same way they've come to love them? Only time will tell as both companies prepare for what promises to be a heated and closely watched courtroom showdown. Stay tuned to TFAX as we keep you updated on this developing story and more from the world of game shows. You won't want to miss any of the latest news and insights.